reason why this podcast sucks and we have no fans is because Rick and damn Duper talk way too goddamn much.
Well, hello, everybody.
Oh.
Here we are. It's Tuesday. It's Monday.
Tuesday.
Fuck, I'm tired. I don't know what day it is. I hope everybody's doing all right. We had a crazy weekend. It was a long weekend. Josh just got home, but he's on the show tonight. Look at him. It was his 40th birthday on Saturday.
You young fuck.
You old bastards. It's amazing.
Old fucks.
So Lee and I are the only ones left in our 30s, and it's pretty sweet.
Whoa, hold on.
I like being youth. So
You're the oldest one out of us.
who is?
You are.
No, look at Greg's hair.
You act like the
What hair? I don't have no hair.
Exactly.
I'm
Nice
the
gray
freeway
painted.
at 4 in the morning, so we don't hit any traffic.
No, we left yesterday, so we're gonna talk. Anyways, let's start. We'll get to Josh's birthday and the whole weekend. I know Duper wants to let everybody know, even though this isn't our 1 year because we launched on August 4th, this is our 50th episode ever.
Hi, everybody. Hi.
Say happy 50th.
Hi, little Duper.
Happy 50th, everybody.
Bye-bye. She's like, nope.
Oh,
no, I'm
man.
good. I'm good.
So, Lee, play the video while we talk about the party.
Yeah.
So
Well, there's
we all-
hold on. There's music in the video.
Is it going to play for everybody?
Yeah.
No.
It's not gonna play for us, but it'll play for everyone watching.
Oh, okay. Well, then play the video, and then we'll talk a little bit about what we did. But for those listening at home, you're just going to hear music for a second, and that's weird, but that's okay.
Well,
Let's do this.
It's a 2-minute video. They can spare 2
Yeah.
minutes to watch it.
You got 2 minutes. Go take a leak. I know the,
Or, you know
the
what?
show just started.
Yeah.
Get a leak in. Let's go.
It's going.
No, you're gonna ruin the music for the fans.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah. Look at that.
Yeah.
I was on the 17th floor of that.
Yeah. Because you guys dropped all the money on this shit. Greg's right. It is an ad for the hype.
It really is.
So nice, so.
Straight up an ad for the hype.
Oh, there you go.
Wait. The pictures are coming, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, because I know you did a little slideshow for it. Ooh, look at that. Yeah.
I did. I wanted to showcase where you guys stayed, where his 40th birthday was.
We were in the Long Beach for Josh's 40th. Oh, there's some pictures. They're gonna go a little rapid fire. There's a lot of them, but enjoy it. We went deep sea fishing on Saturday morning. We hit a cigar bar in the middle of fucking Long Beach City College. That was fun.
Wish I was there.
Let's see here. What else do we have on there? All of us trying to catch fish, except for Duper, who was throwing. Did you get a picture of him? Why every time Duper throws up, it's red? It's like pink or red.
It's like his jersey color?
Yeah, it's usually what he didn't eat that morning.
It's it's just bleeding stomachs. Like,
just blood.
Duper, you need to see a doctor now that I'm thinking about this. Holy shit. That's a great video. Like, nice little montage there. You got to send it to Josh. We got to hold on to that for him. He'll probably watch it like 12 times this week.
I'll email it to him.
And then I'll lose it forever.
Did you have a good time for your birthday, Josh?
I did.
What was your favorite thing?
Duper showing up.
Who's your best friend?
My best friend?
Yeah, who's your best friend? Because I was asked at the restaurant and everybody started staring Josh down.
Oh, damn.
Well, everybody asked me who my best friend was, and I chose Rick's daughter.
Yeah.
My best friend.
I think it's a good
choice. Good
She can't
choice.
talk shit yet that much,
She can, and she does, actually.
but she doesn't do it to me, so that's my
Oh,
best
yeah.
friend. Fuck
Yeah.
Rick.
I think I agree. I think I like Rick's daughter as my best friend, too.
Yep, see?
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird that 40-year-old dudes are making a 12-year-old their best friend. But that's cool. I mean, it's a little weird. If you guys notice, Duper's awfully quiet tonight. This is probably going to be our best episode ever. He's got a sick tot, so he's going to try and be on the show. He had to be on the show because he doesn't want to lose the Iron Man to Rick. So he's here, but he will be muting in and out. and I'm sure he'll say some stuff.
Are you sure you said his daughter is sick? Because he doesn't look too well either. I'm just saying.
Well, that's from the boat again.
Yeah.
He was throwing up red and pink.
That's why he's got the red jersey on tonight, so we don't see it.
Yeah,
Josh, I just want to let you know that I deeply regret not being with you on your 40th birthday. But I do not regret being on that fishing boat because fuck that shit. That's all I'm gonna say. No.
I wish I had the pictures of you from the last one.
Oh, dude.
Oh, I know.
It's
And we kept calling him like, what was it? Gregory the Gray, like Gandalf.
Yeah.
His gray Raider sweatshirt matched his skin. It was amazing, and his hair.
I was like, "Thou shalt not."
My favorite point when Greg was sick was I sat next to him. And I'm like, "You feeling better?" He's like, "Yeah." So I pull out this massive breakfast burrito on the boat, and I just start munching it right next to him. And he looks at me for like 20 seconds in disdain, and then just starts hurling again. It was amazing.
Well, dude, I was like bummed because I paid. I wanted a breakfast burrito, and I was never able to get one, man. So I kind of feel, screwed over. But yeah,
well, Rick ate like 4 of them on the boat for you. So
yeah, dude, I got fat on that boat. I had a breakfast burrito, and then I was like, "Hey, let me get a Snickers bar." Like just anytime I could, and then I had a double cheeseburger with bacon on it. Like that shit was amazing.
I don't think that the boat is where you got fat at, Rick.
No, I'm gonna blame the boat. I'm blaming the boat. So we the cook in the galley actually turned out to be this angry ass French pilot, like a fighter pilot, and he flies like 747s and like all these Boeings.
He wasn't angry with me.
He wasn't.
No. He was angry.
angry.
He was angry with COVID. It was hilarious. Nicest guy, but like you'd ask him like, "Hey man, why are you cooking a galley right now?" He's like, "Because of that fucking fake Vietnamese." Like so mad. It was fucking great.
Right.
Yeah, he was also kind of racist. One of our deckhands was African American, and his name was Brian. And anytime he walked in the galley when I was in there and we were, getting food or getting a beer, he'd be like, "Brian's lives matter." Like, just holy shit, like bro, he was fucking awesome. So it's good. Also, Lee, just for our listeners, can you let them all know that is not your kid that Duper's babysitting right now?
Well, yeah. Well, okay. In all fairness, though, it is a co-host from All Things Sports, right? Who is making these accusations. So he's just saying it to say it, be funny.
Yeah.
But no, Duper, that is not my child.
That we know of.
Shut up.
Well, you never know. I mean, she's got to get that 23 Lee test kit.
The 23 Lee test kit. New website launching soon. Guys, check it out. I guarantee you will enjoy it.
We are legitimately working on a website for this.
23
Overall, it was a great birthday, though. We had a really good time. The hotel was cool. Beautiful weather, except for Duper, who lives in, fucking hot-ass Vegas, so he was cold as soon as he got there.
Dude,
that was kind of
110 already. It's
Yeah, it was like 78 there. And we were all sweating. We're like, "Oh, it's humid." Like, Duper's like, "It's fucking cold here, bro." Like, had a sweatshirt on the whole time. It was great. Had some good food. Had some good Mediterranean at one point, right?
It's still hockey season, so it can't be that warm for me yet.
I hate you.
Oh, you know what we need to do? We need to get Alyssa on.
I guess it's not hockey season for all of us. My bad.
Oh!
I was just gonna say I had the worst. I'm glad you guys had the greatest week of your lives because this week was fucking horrible. The worst fucking week ever. And I hope your kid can't hear me because I feel bad if your kid can hear me, Lee. But
Greg, tell us why it's so horrible.
Dude, Greg, hold on. Greg, did you get the razor blades I sent you?
I have them underneath my tongue.
Greg's been on 5150 watch for like 4 days now.
I have no shoelaces,
5.5.
nothing. I have Velcro everything. But yeah, dude, did I tell you guys why it was such a horrible week for me?
No, that's why I just asked you to tell us.
Honestly, he was on 5150 watch, but Greg's not so smart about suicide and stuff like that. So he ate a whole bottle of Flintstones chewables. It didn't do anything, but that's why he's still here. He's feeling better.
It turned my poos purple. That's about it.
A lot of vitamins.
Like, do you know why I have the worst week ever? It was so fucking horrible.
Greg,
so
you
horrible.
not told us, so no, we do not know yet. Like,
Yeah,
in the past 3 minutes, you have not.
I know.
elaborated on
I'm
it
doing
at
this
all.
on purpose, by the way, because I want to aggravate you. But dude, it was the worst week ever. I mean, the greatest. I told you, you never want to go into the playoffs with the President's Trophy because look what happens.
Hey, Greg.
President's Trophy loses the playoffs.
Hey, Greg.
Wait, that's the reason why your week was so terrible?
Hey, Greg.
Wait, that's the reason why your week was so terrible?
Yes.
Because a sports
Yes.
team
Hold on,
lost
hold on.
a game?
Yes.
Greg.
And other things.
The Red
Yeah.
Wings won after winning the President's Trophy.
Yeah,
Same.
after like 18 tries.
Okay, we still got it.
It's okay though, because VGK is going to lose this series, so it's going to be the
No,
battle.
they're not. They're dominating.
It's going to be the battle of the fours, dude. I'm telling you that right now. Calling it.
It's the series. Like, I already quit watching hockey because that last round was basically our
No,
Stanley
you
Cup.
didn't. Shut up. You're watching it right now. Stop lying in front of Lee's kid.
Damn. You're going to keep it going. All right, Ryan Jr.
No, but seriously,
Son of a
it was
bitch.
the fucking worst week ever, man. Like, god damn it, dude. And it just, worst week ever. Lee, how was your week?
It was good. It was good.
That's cool. Did I tell you about this is the worst week
Yeah.
ever?
Yeah.
Most
No, hold on.
horrible
What-
week
Us, Greg.
ever.
So Greg complains about it being the worst week ever, and then
Ever.
he tells us about a sports team losing a series, and that's
Not
that's
just a
amazing.
sports team, the sports team.
So that's why it was your worst week ever?
Not only that, but that's a large percentage of it. Yes,
And then technically you weren't on the show on Monday.
I was. But you
No.
guys were extra mean to me last week. I had a lot of people reach out to me and say you guys were mean to Greg.
Extra
And
mean
then I was
to
like,
you.
okay.
I didn't hear that
Yeah.
one time. I
Yeah.
actually
I've
heard.
never said that ever.
Yeah,
I
and
wasn't
then
Greg,
yeah,
love
I
you.
heard it. You guys were mean to me. And then in
Greg.
the after show, I don't talk the whole time. I let you guys have your piece. I make 2 comments about Lee's nipples. And then the time I want to talk, you guys are like, okay, show over, bye.
No,
So I was
'cause
like,
you wanted to talk
oh,
about Lee,
Lee
like,
motherfuckers
yeah.
got
one
jokes. I'm out.
The one
Look,
time
Make
you
a
want to
point,
talk.
and then you're like, no.
Yeah, the one time I want to talk, and then Rick goes, okay, bye. And then
And,
he acts
well-
like he's like letting me go. So I'm like, all right, bye.
Okay.
By
in
the
all,
way, guys,
in all
this
fairness,
is good because I
Oh my
haven't
God.
seen these guys in like a week.
The-
So now we're just kissing and making up.
the one time you
live on
actually
air.
chose to talk. Yeah, the one time you chose to talk was the time where I was actually making a point. And then all of a sudden you're interjecting with your That's all you were doing. That's all you
But
did.
that-
Greg
but
smashed stuff.
that-
Greg mad.
that started one of the reasons why I had the worst week ever.
I don't like when you talk politics.
That was why you had the worst week ever.
That was horrible. That was one. I said
Oh,
there's
damn.
a multitude of factors why I had the worst week ever.
One of our
Can we
dear
talk more about
listeners.
Care Bears?
All it says here is Greg is a bitch. That's the comment.
Damn. Who was that?
I wonder who said it.
yeah. See, continue this being mean the Greg trend. Why not?
Just letting you know it
go
said
for
it.
it. 3 weeks in a row.
It wasn't
Worst
us.
week- worst week ever.
We love you.
I hate our fans.
Dude, I love
don't
you.
talk bad about you.
It's
I
just
do want to know, like, who was the person that reached out to you and said we were too mean to you?
Everybody.
That's
Yeah,
not
dude.
knowledge. You
That's
know
not-
that's bullshit.
No, because
I-
then if I tell you, you're gonna be like, no, the sources said that are full of shit. And blah, 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 blah.
I
Name
hope
one.
it was your
Source you
wife.
have was your.
I'm just
was
gonna
your
say
wife.
that you guys wanted to mess with me, so I'm like, fine. I didn't really talk, so I'm not gonna give you my audio.
Name
So
a
I
there
true-
you
truly
go.
hope it was your wife or your mom or something like that.
My mom.
Because-
Yes,
oh,
my
'cause we
mom's
actually
like
got- we got a new
like
listener
your
this week.
grandma listens to our podcast.
It was his
Hubert.
psychologist. His
Hubert.
psychologist, like, they're very mean to you, Greg.
Tell
Yeah.
tell them about how you and I were still pushing the show no matter where we went. We were in Long Beach, and we were getting listeners.
Yeah, call it to our.
I don't want to get too much into the Uber thing because that's my FTMF tonight, but we got a guy, an
Yeah.
Uber driver.
Oh,
He was
you're doing
awesome.
FTMF? Because I have an FTMF too.
Oh, we're gonna do 2 FTMFs.
Sweet.
all right.
Yeah,
Worst week ever.
apparently.
All
And
right.
another reason why it was the worst week ever, I'll disclose it on my FTMF.
Okay. Does it
Oh,
involve?
shit.
Constipated
Does
the whole
your-
week, and that's the whole reason why.
Oh, does your FTMF involve me at all?
Maybe.
I don't like it. You're banned.
If any
Again?
of our listeners are watching the Hawks 76ers game, can you just let me know who won? Because I know it got down to the wire by 1 point.
Aren't you on a sports podcast and you can hear about it tomorrow?
Yeah, no, but they recorded yesterday without me.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
good job. Why
Yeah.
the fuck did you guys not invite me? I was available.
Ryan and
Oh,
Preston.
I said it. I said you should try getting a hold of Greg. And they're
Yeah.
like, no, fuck Greg.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
look, there's Duper's wife.
Hi.
Duper's wife.
Hello,
Please.
Mrs. Duper.
Lee's kid's
Oh.
babysitter.
There goes Duper.
Oh, dude.
Oh, he's gonna throw up.
Oh, he's in trouble.
He's gonna throw up. There it goes.
So, all reality, we should stop making jokes about Lee and his kids.
No. So I
Yes,
think it would
I got
be
yelled.
better.
I got yelled at this weekend. No more of that.
By
Who yelled at you?
By him.
Ooh.
him?
Forget it. Just drop it all. His kids are not my kids. My kids are somewhere.
Hey, do you think Duper would be a lot happier if Mrs. Duper would put a picture up of all her ex-boyfriends behind them, like you have in your room, Lee or Rick?
What?
Sorry,
What?
I failed. What?
I lost my train of thought.
Yeah, never mind.
Where was that going? Where was that going, Greg?
All right, so let's just talk. Let's get into some random topics we have here, right? This is gonna. I don't really know what it's about, and Duper's gonna have to say, but he just put the headline in here: the boys in their summer dresses. Now, from this weekend, one of our nieces, our dear nieces that went to Long Beach for school, she actually lives out there still. She was teaching us about what do they call the girl boys?
Femboys, which I have so
Femboys.
many questions about. We need her on here because I have so many questions.
Yeah, we literally want to bring her on the show because she's got an anthropology degree. She's very into, people and how they do their thing.
What the? You see my screen, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. So gender fluidity enters its next phase, and men are increasingly stepping out in skirts and frocks. That is what's happening here. So, and it's funny because she had this conversation with us too about the femboys, where they choose to dress feminine, although they're still hetero, or and they identify with something that would be hetero, right? Or
Lil Nas X is not straight, dude. He's homosexual.
Okay, but
but that's okay. I mean, like that. But I mean, it's okay overall. Where would you want to wear, man? I'm sure a dress is good for the balls, right? Because there's not really much constriction, but. It's a little weird.
You're hanging and slopping against your fucking legs the whole time.
Can you imagine them running in a dress and all you hear is just keep slapping sweatily?
I'm confused.
Wow. Okay.
I'm very.
Yeah, and it did start a couple of years ago with Harry Styles when he did that cover for Vogue. That's right. A little weird, but ASAP Rocky's doing it now. Like there are a lot of famous people.
I don't know who that is.
Right here, so
He's a
ASAP
rapper.
Rocky's on the cover of GQ, and they're putting him into this category here, but it looks like he's wearing one of the kilts.
Yeah.
That's not a summer dress. He's just wearing.
What about the
kilt
weird
with
halter
boots.
top where he shows his nips? It just covers his shoulder and arms.
That I can't explain.
Okay.
I mean, he could pull it off better than any of us. So.
All right, so Greg.
Yeah.
When are you gonna start wearing skirts?
Worst week ever, bro.
Okay, so I can't ask you these questions.
No, but
Greg, Josh, when are you gonna start wearing skirts, man?
I already do.
Oh yeah.
It took him a while to come up with that response.
He's tired, man.
I'm
He's
fucking tired.
Yeah, we're all a little burnt out. I know my voice is hoarse.
I have worn a muumuu once.
Oh, well, yeah.
That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, those are nice.
Yeah.
Lee,
Yep.
if it got you more laid, would you go femboy?
If it got me more laid,
By men
Yeah.
or women?
no.
Oh, good question.
By men or women, Rick? Rick?
What?
By men or women?
Well, I mean, for Lee, it's ambiguous. It doesn't matter.
Well, yeah. Men, women, transgenders. I don't give a shit. Bring it on.
See?
Let's go.
Asexuals,
So, I mean,
bisexuals.
If you could get
pansexuals.
more vagina, would you go more femboy?
No.
Duper.
Absolutely not.
Duper.
Yeah.
You were throwing up like a little bitch. Would you wear
Damn.
a skirt?
Yeah, I'd wear a skirt.
Yeah, okay, cool. I figured,
Yeah, but
Makes sense.
wearing the skirt doesn't make you an automatic femboy, though.
That's the issue. And we'll have an expert on the show eventually one day that can talk to us about these things and explain the world to us. But in my personal opinion, yeah, wearing a skirt doesn't make you a woman, dude. I still have
Yeah, and Rick,
Yeah.
what is
Yeah,
this
I kind of
data-
said that at the beginning.
What is this data
Yeah.
that you have that wearing one of those gets you more laid?
Well, it's not that there's no data there. It's just that we know that this is the trend with young people, right?
So
So
I'm going to interject here for 1 second. Greg,
go for it.
we're going to have a guest within the next couple of weeks here, and she's going to explain how the femboy thing gets you more laid.
and
Oh.
catboys.
Yeah, I don't get it, and I have so many questions, and
I leave you guys for 1 week, and this is what you come back with.
You know what we should do
Yeah.
for that episode? Because I don't think she watches this show yet. We should all dress like femboys and catboys for that episode.
I mean, I'm down.
We should have did it for this episode. It's episode 50, but lost opportunity there.
I can go change.
Go leave
We'll
right now.
save it for the 1 year anniversary show.
So 2 weeks.
No, it's August 4th that week.
So how? Okay, never mind.
Our listeners are asking, is Dupe okay? He's fine. He's just taking care of a baby. We all have that as parents.
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
Is it just me and Duper? It's just
I
me
have
and Duper.
I have children, you fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh my god.
He makes so much fun of me and then forgets that I even have real children. That's how fake this bullshit is.
That's the best. That was the best. Oh, that's fucking amazing. Oh, Lee.
Yeah, I'm not sunburnt though.
You look sunburnt.
I think it's the way
crazy.
the lighting is in my house right now.
You look like Preston from Take Warning All Things Sports when it's midnight outside and he sees a full moon. That's about how sunburnt
Okay.
you look right now.
No, the sunburnt one is
Horrendous.
actually one of our listeners, Albert. He got sunburnt beyond belief this past weekend.
Did he wear a dress?
Yes.
All black.
Yeah, it's an all black dress with
All black every day.
thigh high boots.
Mm.
Yeah, his hair sticking straight up.
Sounds like a good time.
His Wolverine claws coming out. It's all good.
Did he make it home? I haven't seen him comment on anything yet today.
He actually texted me a little while ago about going to a concert since they're opening that up in Dropkick Murphys in Vegas
Wait,
with Rancid in October.
Shut up, are they really? I can't wait till he gives me those tickets again, and then I know it's great. It's a great concert, man.
Okay, so can you tell me about this humpback whale that nearly eats a lobster man and then thinks better of it?
Okay, so
What's a lobster man? First of all, is this another identification thing like Girl Boy or Catman?
no,
I
this is
still
an
want to be a
actual guy that
lobster man.
catches lobsters, man. This guy's a lot more masculine than you.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I'd say that's actually still true of the femboys, but
Most of them,
so
not the
this
Catman
guy-
though.
That's what he does. He catches lobsters. That's how he makes a living, and he claims that a whale swallowed him. He was inside the whale for 30 seconds, and he thought maybe he was eaten by a great white shark, and then he was like, "Oh, well, I'm not being torn to shreds, so I guess that must be a whale." And then he claims that the whale spit him back out.
Was it Monstro?
Or was it? Well, I mean, I'm feeling like his nose. is
No,
wrong.
that's from
No,
Pinocchio. Was he able to have a little fire in there with his little boat?
That's also
Geppetto?
Pinocchio.
He was only in there for 30 seconds, Rick.
So it was more like the
Just like
ride
Rick's
at
next
Disneyland. No, I can
Yeah.
cut that time in half. Don't worry about that. Well, do you believe him?
No, this guy's full of shit, dude.
Oh, absolutely.
Was he injured in any way?
He went to the hospital, I guess, and they ran some tests on him. But there's come on, man. There's no fucking way. Somebody would have seen that, you know. What's the weirdest thing too is like when you read the headlines about this story, everybody's just like, man was attacked by a whale and spit back out. Nope, there's no claims here, right? Like man claims that he was. No, everybody's just like taking it as fact.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
So what
Fake
would you guys
news.
have done if this happened on your fishing trip?
What if a whale would have ate one of our guys?
Yes.
We would have been happy as fuck, dude. We would have some like the whole show would have been based around that one thing.
Like literally, Take Warning would have blown up because it would have been an exclusive first-hand interview from the people that were there, and it would have only been on Take Warning and Take Warning All Things Sports.
Yeah.
That would have been it.
The only thing that would have mattered is if we got on a video or not. That's all. Like, and it doesn't even matter
Or if we,
who it ate. Like, it would have just been really good promotional material for the show.
or if we heard Rick screaming from inside the whale.
Right.
I go straight like what do they call the peacock? Just, "Ah!" That's all you'd hear in the middle of the whale. That's fucking nuts. Dupe, what's this? Delta passengers and crew subdue off-duty
I like
flight
that you're
attendant.
supposed to be the one handling the transitions and doing all of this today. And
Well,
the way
you gave
do it
me
is-
no
Yeah,
information.
and he
What they
just
So
keeps
I'm
going
like,
to you.
I'm really lost right now on these first three because they're all New York Times and New York Post. I didn't look them up. Now, as we get deeper, I'm going to be able to transition.
It's
smoother,
on
but
your screen
this-
right in front of you, just in case you need to read about
But we
it.
were
Bring it
talking
up.
about how red Lee was, which was a perfect transition over into the lobster thing.
Right,
You
right.
just totally missed it. This one
I'm
around,
tired.
you're like, hey, what's this article about? Like,
Duper. What's
yeah.
this article about?
What is the article?
You're
Like, I
reading
didn't
it.
realize I
It's
was
literally
doing-
in front of your face.
I mean, who cares? Okay, so a flight was diverted somebody got
this was
like
a badass story. So there's this guy.
Now here it is.
Oh, he gets excited. Oh,
No, this guy gets onto a plane, a Delta airline. I'm sorry, my daughter's got a cough.
That's okay.
Did you
so
give
I've
it to
been
all
trying
of
to
us?
mute as much as
Did she
possible.
give you a cough, and now we're all gonna get coughs?
My
COVID.
I was trying to let Rick manage like these shows and these articles because I have to watch my daughter and Rick.
Well, get through this story, and I got the rest of this. I'm just waiting for you to finish.
So this guy gets onto a plane. He's wearing a helmet, shoulder pads, and knee pads. He gets on the plane, sits down next to another Delta flight attendant who happens to be flying, and he says, "Hey, man, what's your name?" And he writes down the guy writes down his name, or he tells him his name. My name is, Phil Spector, right? And
Why would it be Phil Spector?
Phil
I don't know.
Spector. Phil Spector.
That's a very specific name for a man that's random.
Well, because I don't have the article in front of me, so
It's right here.
I know, but I'm working off like this tiny little Surface tablet, man. I can't see it.
Oh.
Get off my ass, dude. I don't have
No, I
all my
will not.
setup right now, obviously.
I will not.
So Rick's supposed to be doing this.
I love making it hard on. Hey, you wanted to come on, motherfucker. This is what you get.
Duper, it's
Not
right.
only that, but then he
it's
asked
right here.
the dude, he's like, I need a very specific spelling of your name. I need to know exactly how you spell your name. And then he hands a slip to the flight attendant, and he's like, Phil Spector has a bomb. like this dude totally set up this random stranger next to him to create all this chaos because he was going to try to take down the plane, this guy in a helmet and shoulder pads and knee pads. And then the flight attendant, they get on the thing, they're like, we need all the able-bodied men up to the front of the aircraft. We need anybody who can come up here and help us out. We need them all up here. How many people do you think got up on that plane?
1.5.
None.
7.
Greg?
Oh, well, I don't know, man. People don't like to fuck around now, and everyone's pissed off with COVID and masks. I'm assuming
Everybody
people
got up.
did.
Every able-bodied man got up, man. The one guy was talking about like he got up and he was ready to sprint to the front, but he couldn't because there was like fucking 40 people in front of him. Dude, it was phenomenal. Like everybody got up to fight this one dude to take this dude down. So they were able to subdue him before, they needed the gang beating that he was about to incur.
Did he get his ass kicked? Like truly?
No. They were able to subdue him before that.
So he tried to DB Cooper this shit? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I have a bomb, and everyone's like, "Fuck you! Fuck your money and your parachute! I'm gonna whoop your ass."
Pretty much.
Fuck you.
Wow. Wow. That's pretty badass.
Yeah. And I'm really proud of
Thank you for the story. That's what I needed to know.
Everybody actually got up and they were all ready to fucking do something about that shit. Man.
Let's go to COVID.
Oh, yeah,
corner.
dude. I wish that had happened, what is that, 20 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. All right, COVID corner.
Well, technically it did, but whatever.
You know what I mean.
So I actually got a few for these, and I'm going to add an extra one in there.
I like how we totally shit on the intro song.
Yeah, nobody cares about the intro anymore. All right. According to the New York Times, unvaccinated hospital workers are given the boot after refusing the vaccine. That is where I believe all 26,000 in the union agreed to get the vaccine at the beginning. And when it came time to pony up and get the jab, about 600 said nope, and they all got fired. Might have been a little bit less. Disneyland is going to end mask requirements for fully vaccinated guests on June 15th, and they're going to allow out-of-state visitors except Greg. Additionally, in California, Governor Newsom today announced they are working on a digital platform to store your paper vaccination record, but they aren't calling it a passport. It comes out in 3 days. So, yeah.
How can your governor get more and more retarded every single fucking day?
Literally said today, I want everybody to be very clear. This isn't a passport. All this is an actual official record that you've been vaccinated that you can show to people should they want you to see that when you're entering a facility. Almost like a passport. Like,
I feel like it's already been
shit.
done, though.
Well, it depends on the medical provider or where you got the shot, right? Like,
I got the shot through the county of LA, and it's magically on my phone. We talked about that.
Yeah, mine didn't pop up. I went through. I got mine at a Rite Aid, and I didn't get anything. Yeah, no, it was actually behind the Rite Aid. If I got to be really clear about it, it was just a dude back there. And he said, "Hey, you know anything about Sputnik 5?" And I was like, "Yeah, dude, let's go for this." Like Greg got it.
You got the meth.
Boys.
So, hey, Lee, do you think that's a passport or no?
Yes.
What's the definition there? What would we call that?
That we would call that a passport.
Yeah, I would call it a passport as well.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of funny that they're addressing it that way. It's kind of ridiculous. Greg.
Yeah, dude.
You can go back to Disneyland, buddy.
Fuck yeah, man. I want to go and get me a Darksaber.
Disneyland said they're opening back up and they're not requiring any no vaccine proof, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just talked about that.
Yeah, you got to catch up here, bud. Sorry.
Because he just said that if you're fully vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask.
You don't have to wear a mask, but they're not policing any of it.
But see, I was actually telling Duper over the weekend, I was like, in the common areas of Disneyland, they're not going to have you wearing masks anyways. It's only when you're in the queue.
It's going to be up to them. The only place that you're actually still required to wear a mask per the state of California are sporting events and concerts. That's like mass events. So they're not considering amusement parks in that. They're not lumping them in. It's up to the amusement park.
Matches.
And what?
And Mexican wrestling matches.
Lucha Libre?
Yes.
Hey, is Fuck You Art listening tonight? What happens at your cockfights? Do you have to wear masks at your cockfights in your backyard?
Just condoms.
Oh, okay. Wrong kind of cockfight.
My bad. I jumped in the middle of this.
How do you wear a condom when you're docking, though?
What is docking?
Maybe that makes more suction?
I guess. Maybe. Docking is when one penis inserts into another penis and they take the skin.
Well, no, you got to have one uncircumcised, right?
Right. Yeah. So, like, the skin from one goes over the other.
How do you know so much about this, Lee?
Foofy's our friend.
Don't put it out there.
He says our friend. Like, he is our friend, but, like, we've not all docked with him.
No. But I may have tried it.
You may have tried.
I may have tried it.
So, fuck, dude, you have another kid on the way, huh?
Yep.
Can you get a guy pregnant?
Oh, you
Is that
can.
possible?
You can if your name is Lee.
Man.
23
I mean,
Lee
I did
coming out
see a
soon.
movie. I saw a movie one time where that happened, and it was a trip. But it was Arnold Schwarzenegger. He can do anything he wants. Just because we're in COVID corner, and I know this is on our agenda, it's a little trippy. The coming flu season may be severe, according to the CDC and a few other places.
I don't
tell
buy
the
it.
CDC to quit fucking creating fear.
I feel like that's a fear.
Bullshit, dude. I'm already locking the house up, dude.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I say to that? And me being like the super COVID conscious guy, right? Where everybody thought it was. Well, now Duper understands it wasn't as dramatic as he made it sound on our podcast.
No, it was 10
worse.
Months. It was worse.
I don't think the flu season will be as bad as they're saying. I don't think that, because I think a lot of us are now comfortable with people staying the fuck away from us. That distancing. I think social distancing is going to stick around, right? I actually like people not up on me. If there was no pandemic, I'd still appreciate you not up on me when I'm in a line or something. I think that's going to help. I think there's more people that are going to be a little bit more conscious when they're sick. They might actually wear a mask to work if they're going to go in, and like stupid little shit like that'll probably happen. And I think it'll just be a normal flu season. I'm pretty optimistic about it.
I do agree with you in the fact that I think it's going to be a normal flu season, but I think our opinions differ. The reason I think it's going to be a normal flu season is because the flu never went anywhere. The flu still existed. The flu still happened. It was the flu that was less reported on this past year. It was still there. They still estimate that. I think what was it on average it's something like 3 and 11% of the population get the flu every year.
Yeah, and on the low it's a 3.
Right, and last year there was still like 5% of the population that got it. It was an average flu season. They misreported it.
Yeah, it was weird that they downplayed the media.
Right. I think what they were doing, and they're still doing it now, right? When they look at the COVID numbers, they look at the flu numbers. They're looking at different demographics, different areas, location. Because if you look, like there are certain states that are just not doing very well with the vaccines and their case rates are up. So they report on that. And then they'll report on California, our case rates are dirty low, right? And they'll report on that. But they don't talk about the people in the middle. Like they don't look at it as a big picture because it's not a good story. We assumed that the flu wasn't really around last year, but you're absolutely right. It was there.
No, it was.
They were just downplaying it, and I think it was more maybe they were spinning it because COVID was a bigger problem through December and January than anything else.
Random thought of the day: how many people are having kids in this past year or naming their kids COVID?
Lee.
I didn't name him COVID. I'm sorry.
I named you after the worst possible time of my life.
His middle name is Corona. Because he's a virus.
Oh, man. Just so everyone knows, on 23andMe, there will be a name generator for when you're having children.
I like it.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's going to help people. It's going to help people with their problems.
Microchips.
But no, the reality is the flu didn't go anywhere. The flu's been around. The flu has not disappeared. This upcoming season is going to be the way every flu season works. We can either have one that isn't terrible or one that is terrible because the flu is
did have a
different.
nasty one. Like, was it like 3 years ago, 2 years ago when we had that really, really bad year?
Yeah,
that shit kicked everybody's ass.
And so
I got it that year.
Is the flu changes so often and so much? How can you say what the next flu season is going to be? You can't.
It's crazy how the science figures out that coronaviruses can mutate so much. So every year.
So, Duke, question for you. So, what is worse, having like a really bad flu or getting on a deep sea fishing vessel?
Flu.
Flu, without a doubt. I'd get back on a deep sea fishing vessel because I'm not a bitch.
Wow. Wow. Maybe you shouldn't, because look how angry you are right now.
I'm a goddamn man. I'd even wear a skirt while I was getting on that thing. So
I'm about to throw you overboard so you get eaten by a humpback whale.
I'll make sure we have it on video.
Yeah.
Fuck. Well, thanks for COVID Corner, guys.
Oh,
we got one out. Yeah. I mean, is there anything else you guys want to talk about regarding fucking COVID?
No.
I think everybody's kind of excited because, like, seriously, this weekend it didn't feel so COVID-y in most places we went. Right? Everybody knows we're opening up tomorrow. Oh, you know what? That's the last bit of COVID Corner, I guess. Well, how do you guys feel about California reopening tomorrow?
Cool.
I feel like it's 6 months behind.
I feel like our numbers are so low. I mean, who cares at this point?
There's going to be a spike from it, but I just hope people don't overreact to it.
Well, there's a spike from everything, but that's the reality of illnesses.
Yeah.
I mean,
right.
I think us reopening, awesome. Get it done. It should have been done a while ago.
I agree.
So. I try to avoid California at all costs. I only go out there for mandatory engagements when I can. But, dude, I'll tell you what, Vegas is fucking completely back to normal. That shit's bananas.
There's so much weed.
Everywhere,
so much weed.
Bro. That's
all Vegas is. Can you explain to me why, like, the Strip kind of looks ghetto now? Like, when we were there?
Cheap hotel fares and cheap flights.
I'm not talking about people. I mean, like, legitimately, it just looks run down and all the stores are empty. And
yeah, the people
like,
who those closed. Prices attract do those things.
It's fucking nuts.
I think it's because they were closed for so long and a lot of the homeless population took over certain areas.
It just looks like a strip mall in on like almost Skid Row, more like Long Beach because we did see some homeless.
Oh God, I walked through so much feces this last weekend.
Oh yeah, they didn't get a picture of it. You guys were walking up the street and there was literally a human shit on the sidewalk, wasn't there?
Yes, and that wasn't the first one during that same walk.
Like
Yes.
Probably. Josh, you were gonna say something?
No.
I really wish you would have gotten a picture because that would have been a fun little meme to make.
Well, it would have been fun, but my natural instinct was not to take a picture of the
you should have put it in your video montage of the Hyatt Regency.
I should have. It was pretty big. But there was about 3. And there was one that was like, so you could tell that someone stepped in it and smeared it across the sidewalk. It was really gross. I was like, this is awesome.
Was there toilet paper around any of them?
No. No, they use their fingers, and then they get the money from you, and they go and buy a cheeseburger and eat the feces, and then shit again.
So gross.
Stay at the Hyatt Regency. We only have small dog poop.
Okay, I was just trying to show the hotel that he stayed at. It wasn't an ad for the Hyatt. Fuck you.
So I kind of want to do an Elon's Musk, but it's just not about Elon. It's like around Elon. You know what I mean?
Around Elon?
Are you talking about Bezos?
Yeah. Bezos. I want to talk about Bezos, and there's Bitcoin. There's a Bitcoin story too. Which both.
Okay, play the song. Play the song.
All right, I'm playing this. I just want to play the song.
Elon's Musk. Oh, yeah. Elon.
Wait, are you recording this right now?
I like his musk. This is Elon's Musk.
This is some weird shit.
Still my favorite.
Hey, Rick, before you talk, So I think from here on out, because we always struggle with a title for the video, I think from here on out it should all be Elon Musk, but we spell Elon in different ways.
I'm down for that.
And just to see how long it takes before possibly Elon listens to one of our episodes. It'll never happen, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. Maybe it could be his kid's name one time.
I think
we have a kick-ass theme song. That's what I'm saying, and a kick-ass photo. So I mean, that's already half the battle right there. Now we just need to do the marketing, I guess. I don't know.
I feel like if we tag him in every single episode we have, eventually he'll listen.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. Someone on Twitter will be like, "Hey, check out these guys. They have this segment called Musk." And then what you got to do, producer, is you got to cut out just the Elon Musk parts and then just replay those all the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
So Bezos, did you see that he put it up to auction for the last seat on his penis ship?
No.
Okay, so he put it up to auction.
$28 million.
You fucking cock.
Is that what that was? Back. What were you doing?
$28 million. Yeah, $28 million somebody paid to go fly up with Bezos. When are they flying, dude? Do you remember? I don't remember.
I don't know.
It's really soon, though.
Yeah. It's so funny because Elon Musk was like, "Hey, our rockets might blow up when they first take off." Bezos was like, "I'm just gonna jump on the first one that's going."
He's Lex Luthor, dude. He's probably got like one of those Superman Lex Luthor suits. He's just gonna wear that
out of it, fucking laughing.
I got your money, bitch.
And it's funny because like Elon's more like endorsed by NASA, and like Bezos is like endorsed by
Amazon.
NASA.
NASA had a little bit into his stuff, but it's not as much as they're really working with Elon.
Not NASA, Massa.
Oh, Massa, the Mexican.
Massa.
Yes.
Mexican Aeronautical and Space Agency.
Sea fly.
Free Rolex.
$28 million to fly up there, unbuckle yourself, float around for 8 minutes, and then fly back down. That's the whole trip. $28 million.
$1 million.
And then you can just go up there and throw up. That's it.
Yep. That's literally what you're doing.
Rick, can your wife pay for us?
Huh?
I was asking Rick if his wife can pay for us to do that.
Can both of our wives pay for us?
For all 5 of us, right? You guys got the money.
Oh, hey, Rick.
What color of shade of green would you be on that flight?
Light.
Light green?
I don't know.
What color shade of green would Rick be?
No.
From the motion sickness from flying up there.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm good in airplanes, bro. I just don't do boats.
No, this is a rocket ship, sir.
I know, I'm good, bro.
This is a giant phallic rocket ship.
Like, you've been on one, Greg?
G-forces, I'm good. I just don't do wavy circle thingies.
You know that's going to happen when you have no gravity, right?
That's the technical term.
Well, in the future, do you think that there's a possibility that Elon and Jeff Bezos could dock their spaceships?
It depends, because I feel like Elon's not leaving enough foreskin on the end of his rocket.
No. Elon is the one that's uncircumcised. Look at Bezos' spaceship. It's definitely circumcised. Yeah. Like that is one Jewish ship.
That's why I talked about the foreskin on Elon's rocket.
Legitimately, there was a bris.
I feel like there's not enough foreskin on Elon's rocket because it's already so just erect.
You can add a little more.
You think so?
Yeah, make it a little flaccid.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Elon's a real man. His blood flow is crazy.
So the other little sort of related Elon, but we just wanted to talk about Elon and get his name on the show. Elon Musk, that is. Maybe this will hit an algorithm somewhere.
Hashtag Elon Musk.
So Duper, I gotta tell you our Elon Musk idea in the post production.
I'm sure it's fantastically stupid.
It's $1 million idea.
One of our listeners just said Greg would be bitch green.
Wow.
Excellent spelling.
Well, yeah. What is that?
So we actually have one of our favorite listeners, Fufi, right? Josue from El Salvador. This story relates to him and Elon, sort of. They're going to be the first country to approve Bitcoin as legal currency.
It's awesome.
In El Salvador.
It's good for them.
So, what do they have in El Salvador that you can buy with Bitcoin that's important?
Why are they making it the national currency though?
No, just legal currency, not national currency.
So they're
They're gonna
still going to
accept
have
it as-
their national currency then.
Yeah, they'll have their pesos or pesos or whatever they call them there. What do they call them? And I am so uneducated on El Salvador.
Couldn't tell you. One of our listeners.
Do you think
will.
they just trade in pupusas?
Yes.
El Salvadorios.
If that's what they do, I'm in the wrong country.
It's just Bitcoin and pupusas.
Hey Rick. Rick, I need $200, man.
I can give you
I
two
can't-
pupusas.
I can't tell you why, but I need $200, and I'm going to ask you for $200 every single week until you give me $200. I
John,
want to buy
telling
some. Dude, trust me, I need to buy this thing. It's so amazing, and I can't tell any of you guys what it is. Just trust me. Give me $200.
Sell the tonal, and you'll have it.
I mean,
No,
I'll send you some Dogecoin.
I need $200 US dollars worth of Dogecoin.
So you
Whatever
won't take
that
pupusas?
If it gives me $200,
In El Salvador, it works. El Salvador.
I could send you the little Bitcoin that I have.
$200.
Sure.
All right, Rick, just keep that in mind. Ask Mrs. Rick. Maybe she'll
Hey,
hook me
dude.
up.
We've been doing really good with our transitions and enjoying the show, but can you tell me about this man that shot a 6-year-old?
Well, that just went from left field.
I just wanted to make it really awkward since he's back. Okay, we're not going to talk about it.
Okay. All right.
So this little black kid, he's running around on a bike, leaves his bike in the front lawn of this Asian dude's house. Asian dude is pissed off as fuck.
Debo?
Huh?
Debo?
He said Asian.
Asian dude.
Yeah, no, but
Yep.
the other guy.
So dude comes out. He tells the kid first that he's gonna grab a sledgehammer and then like bash him with it, and then the kid's like, "No, fuck you, dude." So the guy goes inside the house, grabs a handgun, and then shoots at this 6-year-old kid, and he actually grazed his shoulder, his leg, his arm, and the kid actually went to jail. But the big controversy around it was the Asian guy only got like $10,000 bail on this whole thing, and then the parents were like, this is fucking racism. What a dad was. I don't know if there was a mom in this story.
Was he a black kid? Is that what?
Yeah.
Was that why?
Yep. So, but then they did come back and they changed the bail to like $100,000, so the guy is in jail.
I was more concerned about an adult shooting at a child. Like,
It's generally always a bad idea to shoot at children. I'm gonna yield this one to you, Rick.
yeah, I didn't really see the race in the story. All I was thinking the whole time you were talking is, who the fuck shoots at a 6-year-old child?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Just go get his parent, grab him by the ear, and be like, "We're gonna talk to your mom and dad." That's all you got to do.
Even
Scare
if
him
the
a
parent
little
was
bit.
irresponsible, man, like the parent doesn't have any discipline for the kid, which is always possible, right? You still don't shoot the child. Still
No.
a bad idea. Maybe if the kid's a little real big shit, you like fucking take the tire off his fucking bike and you throw it in the street, maybe, right? Like, but you don't shoot people,
Yeah,
especially children.
Oh, he actually hit him in the arm?
Yeah, he actually hit him in the arm.
Okay. So I'm going to come back and just say this is probably like a mentally unstable person who shouldn't have owned a gun in the first place.
Dude, that's typically the case with
Yeah. Most
with this kind of stuff,
most
yeah.
incidents like this, yeah.
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 wow. Oh, and there's video from a ring. Oh, that's awesome. We should try and catch that video. They got caught on his Ring doorbell.
You see that? Because I didn't. Oh, it's right here.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll make
That's
this.
fucked
I'll make
up.
this a video and put it on to.
yeah. We'll try and get this. We'll at least get you guys the link. It's
Yeah, we'll post this link for
Fucked up.
sure. It's not
6-year-old
just
kid.
it's not just the one kid he's shooting at.
Well, first of all, he's discharging a firearm in the middle of a neighborhood where obviously kids play.
At multiple kids.
Yeah, so one stray bullet. That's all it takes, right? Change a bunch of people's lives.
Okay, I'm not gonna finish
Yeah,
watching
Good
that
for
video.
the
I'm
audio
gonna come
and
back
the
to
video
you.
listeners.
No, I'm just saying that's horrible. What do you think, Greg? How many 6-year-olds have you shot at?
None. But talking about shooting things, let's talk about shooting video games. I know it's not on our agenda, but E3 is
Okay.
happening right now.
Oh, is
Hey, what's
it?
the big
Guys see
announcement?
Any of the E3 stuff at all?
Yes, I watched Battlefield.
I saw Starfield.
Oh man, I saw Guardians Galaxy game.
That
All
game's
right.
actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it
Oh,
looks
I don't
pretty
know.
dope.
I don't know what it looks like at all.
Yeah, dude. So fuck you.
Did you hear?
Trying to
Did you
bring
hear
me
about
back.
how like all the social justice warriors are super happy that it's not Chris, whatever his name is. Yeah,
Hemsworth.
no, not Chris Evans. No, not Hemsworth. Pratt.
Chris Hemsworth
They
Thor.
did not when they made the game. You know, one of the fucking
Hardwick.
Chris's. No, he's canceled already. No, they were excited that his face isn't on Star-Lord in the game. They're like, oh, that's fucking amazing.
Really?
Yeah, Chris Pratt.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Because they think that he might be a conservative Christian.
Yeah, and he is even if he is great, whatever, dude. That's your fucking prerogative. It's not like it shows up in the movies, right? I don't see him wearing a MAGA hat when he's out there being a badass for Star-Lord or fucking trying to save dinosaurs. Chill.
I think they voiced the cast is all voiced differently in that game. I think from the trailer it seems like it anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, did you hear why what's his name won't do? Oh my god, I lose my brains. The muscle guy, Drax, the dude who plays Drax. What's his name?
His name is Drax.
Batista won't do future films of Guardians of the Galaxy because he doesn't want to have to keep wearing no shirt. Like he realizes he's in his 50s and he doesn't want to.
No, well that's part of it, but he says that he actually has sensitive nipples and the makeup hurts his nipples.
Does he have small nipples like you do?
I don't know, dude.
You do have very small nipples.
Put whatever you want on my nipples. It won't be much because my nipples are like the smallest nipples on the.
Did anybody watch Loki?
I watched the first episode. Yeah,
I started it. Haven't finished first episode.
Rick and Morty did it better.
I thought it was dope. First of all, Rick and Morty stole it from the comic book from fucking 40 years ago, so that's fine. Marvel did it first.
Let's just leave Rick and Morty out of all of our conversations because I love that show and I would refuse to badmouth it in any way.
Exactly.
Also, Loki, I am super stoked about this series.
Yeah, it's funny because the first episode feels like it set up everything that's going to happen in the next phase in the Marvel movies, quickly. Yeah. It was insane. First episode, and you're like, oh shit, King the Conqueror, boom, Fantastic Four.
Don't give it away for people who haven't seen it yet,
dude. Peggy Carter shoots a man
in the dick.
All right.
I don't know. Zombie Captain America.
I was not that into this Loki episode.
Really?
No, not at all. I'm over the fact that there's no consequences within the Marvel universe. Everybody's died has come back, right? So when we cried at Endgame when Iron Man died, dude, that was real, right? Like we all felt that. We went through that with Iron Man. But now if they kill any one of these characters, we're just like, they'll be back next week.
Not true. I just read an article today that they leaked out that Marvel, going into where we're in phase 6 now, right? Going into phase 6, they were trying to figure out how to keep the heaviness from everything that happened in Endgame, but still continue doing what they have to do to maintain, the storylines in the comics. And they're having a hell of a time. Like they cannot figure out how to write any of these characters back in because they want to keep it heavy. They don't want to write off everything that happened in Endgame.
They already have written off everything that happened in Endgame.
No, they didn't.
Everything's already fucking inconsequential outside of Iron Man.
No. Only with the TVA in the TVA's area. No, the stones are still powerful as fuck.
Vision's back. Loki's back. The only one that's not back is
Loki. That's 2012, duper.
Shut the fuck up.
Did you watch?
Yeah, no, I know. It doesn't matter.
No
language. There's Lee's kids in the video.
Hey,
sorry, Greg.
Stop saying that. I literally said it earlier.
No spoilers.
Just because you're bringing back people from a different, from last year, doesn't make it not the same fucking character.
Josh is so fucking upset right now.
when Chris Evans showed back up during his time travels in this first episode, it was expected.
Well, yeah, but then you got all upset about the Iron Man thing, but it's 2012, duper. It's okay to have Iron Man from today.
Man, it almost sounds like every single one of you have an FTMF tonight.
Should we get into the FTMF? Greg, you go first.
We should go into the... Greg's going first?
Greg's going first.
Oh, okay.
Horrible week. Horrible.
Take warning. The following segment is a personal view and opinion that may offend some. This is an independent opinion and should be taken as such. Put away your tissues and close minds. It's time to hear the fucker out.
So I just want to say, fuck you, Apple developers, iOS updaters. Why does Apple products, you get used to it, like everything, your podcast, your contacts, your complete system. And right when you get used to it, they drop an update on you and then they change fucking everything. So specifically, people who have iOS devices and have not done update 14.6, don't do it, man, because it completely like redid the entire podcast thing. So you can't like download latest episodes, or you have to download latest episode. You can't just like play them from the latest episodes thing. You have to actually download them before you can like delete them. Before you could just delete them or move them or whatever. But with 14.6 iOS, no. So Apple, quit fucking updating and trying to fix shit that doesn't need fix. So don't download iOS 14.6 for all you iOS users. Horrible week, guys. That's all I have.
Just go right into me. There you go. I wanted to say fuck you, Uber. I'm a little disappointed when Duper, myself, and Albert got stranded at a restaurant, and we started figuring out we were going to have to use Uber for most of the places we needed to go to. Every time it said, yeah, it's a 3-seater, it's a 4-seater, and we'd order it. They'd show up, and the very first fucking car that showed up was a Toyota Corolla. And even then, we're like, there's only 3 of us. This is fine. And I opened the front door, and they're like, no. You can't ride in the front. Uber said COVID rules. You cannot ride in the front. And I'm thinking, okay, there's literally 6 square feet inside a fucking Corolla. What's the difference between me sitting here and then cramming with 2 other fat guys into the back of your 2 seats and with no seatbelts? I can't breathe. Go fuck yourself, Uber. Then we get to the fucking cigar place. We have a cigar. We're going back. It's a 3-mile ride. We get another Uber. This time, it's a fucking Prius hatchback. Same rules apply. You cannot sit in the front seat. Duper literally hung out of a window. Hung out of a fucking window to get down there. And Uber's okay with that kind of safe driving, but you can't ride in the front seat? Go fuck yourself. That's all I got. I'm good.
Sounds good.
That's it. I guess that's the show, guys.
Anybody else got anything?
Off what you just said, though. Uber, literally, you guys are putting a greater risk out there because the 3 of us could not put our seatbelts on. It was physically impossible to put on our seatbelts. If we would have gotten in a car accident, it would have been your fault, Uber.
Yeah, would have been your fault, Uber.
Fools.
Duper, you want to tell him? I can make you the FTMF.
Give him one too.
Okay.
Give Gwen. Give the baby Lee's baby.
Gwen.
All right, your FTMF, go.
Have Lee's kids say, "Thank you, my baby."
Mommy shark do 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 do. No.
So basically, she just said, "Fuck that motherfucker to dad."
He doesn't like the sounds of those old men.
Oh man,
amazing!
Funny.
All right, Lee, what's your parting words?
My parting words, Josh. Happy 40th birthday, and yeah, that's about it.
Duper.
Oh, yeah, I actually, Greg, thank you for showing up for Josh's 40th birthday. It meant a lot to us.
Oh man, man, you should have taken the FTMF. Sounds like you had a lot to get off your chest.
Yeah, he does look a little extra angry.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't get like anything out during this podcast, so it's like all pent up because I got a young one with me, but I can't even.
How long did it take you to drive home this time?
Oh, dude, I only take a long time when I have you with me.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay. Oh.
Is it Greg's potty breaks? It's probably Greg's potty breaks.
Yeah, she's giggling now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Josh, parting words.
Thanks everybody for coming out. Thanks
You're
for
welcome.
the love. I got messages, phone calls,
Let me hear. Okay.
Facebook, Instagram, whatever. You guys are the best, and be good people.
Duh, Bears.
Who hasn't spoken yet? Was it Greg? Was it Gregory? Are you gonna Are you gonna cut it off right now so we don't have a show again this week?
Yes.
Yeah, he's gonna get up mad and walk away right now.
Awesome.
Yes. Josh, it was awesome hanging out with you this weekend, man. I really appreciate it.
You appreciate him hanging out with you, or you appreciate you hanging out with him?
I appreciated having the opportunity to hang out with Josh this weekend.
I'm so glad I saw your face, dude.
I know, man, and see, you purposely cut me out of the pictures once again, being mean to Greg week. All right, God damn it.
I'm just doing what you did to me.
No,
wait, hold on, but Greg, hold on. Let me pull up a game on my phone really quick.
What?
I'm playing games on my phone.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
You guys talk about 8 hours of fucking dumbass shit.
What are you doing?
Anyway,
Go on, buddy. Go on.
Podcast over?
Go on. Buddy.
Apparently, I just wanted to say happy birthday again, Josh.
Rick,
we're done. Are you still talking?
Stop it. He's talking. I cut him off.
Oh my god.
Okay, well, bye.
Okay, so I guess that's it. I just wanted to say happy birthday again, Joshua. We all love you very much, and it was a fun weekend, and yada, 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 and all that bullshit. Make sure you're subscribing to us. Share it with people. We literally sat in an Uber and got somebody to subscribe in front of us. Didn't even have, he just did it. We just bullshitted for a little while, and all of a sudden it's like, hey, we like this show. So thanks to the guy in the Uber for subscribing.
That dude was an awesome guy, too. He was funny as hell.
Yeah, amazing. You did not get a 2-star rating, by the way, no matter what Albert says. You got a 5 out of, at least in our hearts. Yeah, definitely. Let everybody know. Spread the word. It's a good show. I think people enjoy it. We will get that interview going pretty soon because I think it's going to be interesting.
It should be interesting.
Other than that, there was a tragedy. There was we while we were partying all weekend, there was another shooting in Texas, and I just wanted to just send my heart out to those people. They're fucking horrible. Another mass shooting, and it's not even just another shooting overall. People died. Other than that, I love you all. He already said don't cook bacon naked, right?
No,
no. Oh, he didn't get to finish.
We were gonna
cut off.
When you were done, I was gonna come back to Greg.
No,
again.
Greg,
fuck you. No.
Greg, Wu-Tang is for the children. Don't be so upset. I love you so much.
Greg, say your parting thoughts.
Parting thoughts.
All right.
Is that it?
Or your parting thoughts.
Make sure you subscribe, give this video a like, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Rick already said that.
There goes the mic.
Fuck you, Greg.
All right, everybody. Thank you for listening. You fucking dick, dude.
Let's try and get one more out.
All right, everybody. Thank you for listening.
Rub it out, buddy. Just rub it out.
All right, everybody. Thank you for listening to the show today. Please go to takewarningpod.com where you can explore additional content on the podcast, as well as find the links to the podcast on your favorite podcast platforms. Also, please get on social media. We are on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Take Warning. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you like about the show, what your thoughts are on the show, and what you would like to see in a future podcast.